Hi everyone, my name is Zoe and today I will be showing you how to identify a time-leaved speedwell using your Newcomb's Wildflower Guide. Alrighty, I will take you over to this little guy. As you can see, these are very small flowers that we have growing here. The first step when you identify flowers is deciding whether or not the flower is a regular flower. At first glance, this may appear to be regular because it looks like it has 4 little petals there. However, if you take a very close look at that bottom petal, you can see it's actually smaller than the other 3 petals, making this flower irregular. Now, irregular flowers have bilateral symmetry, which means there is only one way that this flower can be cut in half and have equal sides. The next step we want to take when identifying this flower is taking a closer look at our leaves. Try to move some of that grass here. If you look at the bottom, you can see that there are 2 leaves coming out of the stem opposite of each other. Move up a little further, we see that happen again, and it continues all the way up the flower. When we look at these leaves, we can see that they are very smooth. There's no lumps or bumps or ridges around the outside of the leaf, meaning that this leaf is entire. So we can take all of that information that we learned and we can open up to Newcomb's 3 classifications page in the book. The first step is noting that we have irregular flowers, which is the number 1. We have opposite or whorled leaves, which is number 4. And we have leaves entire, which is number 2. So we take the number 1, 4, 2, and we find that on the left-hand side, and then we break it down just a bit further. The first step is to decide if our leaves are whorled, 2 in the middle of the stem, or leaves in pairs. As you could see, we had multiple pairs going up the flower, and then that's broken down into flowers that are stalked or flowers that are stalkless. This flower is stalked, and it is white or blue for lobed, so we turn to page 74. On page 74, we have our pictures on the right-hand side here, and on the left, we have our description. If you take a close look at the time-leaved speedwell, you can see that the leaves are nice, short, stubby little leaves, and you have your 3 large petals with 1 smaller petal. So we have a time-leaved speedwell here. If you look to the left, you can also see that it is called a Veronica serpilifolia, which is a creeping plant of grassy places or damp soil forming mats. The leaves are 1/4 to 1/2 inch long, egg-shaped or roundish, flowers white or pale blue with darker stripes, 1/8 to 1/4 inch wide and small racemes, spring to fall. A raceme just means that when these guys bloom, the bloom doesn't start at the top of the flower. It actually starts lower down the flower and then works its way up.